All right. Hello. Hi,
Hi.
everyone. Hey, Hannah. Good to
Hi,
see
Hannah.
you. So, welcome to our late night reading sprints that we're doing here weekly. And we're on my channel this week. We'll be on Mr. Francie's channel next week. We have my kitty pie joining us. Um, so my name is Jessica. My channel is Lady Lovestead Reads, and this is my lovely co-host. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Mr. Francie. My channel is Mr. Francie Reads.
Excellent. And what are you going to be reading today?
I am going to be reading Toxic Toffee, the fourth book in the Amish Candy Shop
Ooh,
series.
nice. Hi, Cheryl. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Cheryl.
I have Latte Trouble by Cleo Coyle, which is book 3 in the Coffee House Mystery series. So
Nice. I
excited. I've
like the
already,
cover.
yeah, it's the large print edition. It was the only version available at my library, but I,
That's
I like it so far.
nice.
So tell us in the
Is it
chat,
a
tell us what you're
paperback?
reading. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
a paperback. It's a big floppy paperback.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, let us know what you're reading, guys. Hi,
Hi,
Liam.
Liam. How has your reading month been so far?
Oh my gosh, off and on. I've spent a number of days with my mum helping her with things around the house, so
Yeah.
that's taken away a bit. But in my last reading vlog, I was saying I read 3 books in 3 days.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm doing my best. How's your reading month going?
It's going okay. I've kind of the same, kind of some hits, some misses. It's been a slower month. Like I started out the month kind of slow, not reading as much as I usually do, but I've sort of picked it up here at the end.
Nice.
Hannah's going to be reading Five Little Words by Jackie Walsh, a simple thriller. Nice.
Nice, Hannah. Good work.
Cheryl is reading Murder Plain and Simple by Isabella Allen, Amanda Flower. Oh, so that's another pen name of Amanda Flower.
Mm,
Physically reading Cold Blooded Myrtle. Oh,
nice.
that is such a fun title.
I didn't know Amanda. I mean, I assume, but I didn't know officially Amanda Flower wrote under pen names. How are you enjoying listening to Murder, Cherry? Let us know.
Yeah.
I
I
have to
feel
move
like
on to something after
most
Amish Candy Shop.
cozies have, or cozy authors have a pen name here or there. You should talk to
Mm.
Cozy Row about it. She actually at one point was like making videos about every author's pen name. And so she's got
Oh,
like all
no.
that information. There's a lot of
Oh,
them.
no. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Love Cleo Coyle. Yes. I love Cleo Coyle too. Have you read
I've
any
heard
of
good
Cleo
things.
Coyle's books?
No, but I've heard such good things that I definitely will be at some point.
Yes. Yeah. Especially if you like coffee. Her Coffee House series
Yes.
is really, really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. So, you mainly reading mysteries for MMM, March Mystery Madness?
I have read a lot of different stuff actually in March because I
Yes.
did just wrapped up a week of doing middle grade for middle grade March.
Yep.
So I
Oh,
read
yeah,
some
yeah.
middle grade.
Mhm.
And then this week I've been focusing on the mysteries. What else have I read this month? I don't even remember. I just know that things actually started to pick up when I got to my middle grade books. So,
Nice. That's good. Oh, actually, while I got you, question: have you read the second book after Winter House?
yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
is it good?
I've read all 3 of the Winter House books and I love them all. Um
Oh,
Yeah, I think they're really good. The second book gets into some puzzles a little bit deeper than
oh,
the first one does, and Just some really fun ways, like different word puzzles and riddles and things like that. And yeah, I love all three of them. I don't think everybody's going to love them like I love them, but for me, they're such a comfort read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a great book. So yeah, I definitely look forward to reading the others. Is it a
Good.
trilogy, or do you know if Ben Goodson plans to do more?
I think it's just a trilogy.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
On page
Uh,
8, but it's Man of Flower, so I expect to love it. Nice. She's a really
nice.
good writer. Reading
Cheers.
my textbook for public speaking class. Nice. Then
Very
going to
nice.
finish A Wizard of Earthsea. Is that one
Yep.
Ursula K. Le Guin? Is that who wrote that
Yep.
one? Okay.
Yep. Yep. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Um,
Loved the Winter House series. Yay! I
there
loved
we
it too.
go.
It's such a soothing story. Like, I want to go stay at the Winter House Hotel.
Yes.
Mhm,
Same.
for
Winter
sure.
House Hotel and the Deucalion.
Yes, that one too. Though I feel like the Deucalion's where you go if you want like a wild adventure.
That's true.
Right? The Winter House is where I go when I just want to be cozy and snuggled in.
Yes. Yep. I agree.
Oh
Nice.
goodness. Well, should we do our first sprint?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Let's go to, let's see. If we go to 45, that'll give us around a half an hour or so. I don't know. I'm bad with time clocks,
Yeah.
all that. We'll just go to 45. I think that'll be a
Yep.
good amount of time.
Yep.
Elizabeth
Do you
and
want to?
Freddie. Oh, yeah. They're so sweet, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. No, they're both great characters.
Yeah. Hi, Stormy. So good to see you. All
Yeah,
right. Listening to the Categorically Romance podcast. Nice. Excellent.
nice. No, that's
All right.
good. I
So
think
adult
you
type
can afford to
information.
take a bit of a break there, Stormy.
Yes. My goodness. All right. So reading until 45.
Yeah.
All right. Happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
How was your sprint?
Good, very good. I'm
Good.
about five chapters in, and I love the Amish candy shop, so I'm very happy to be back
Awesome.
there.
That's
How was
great.
yours?
Oh,
Thank you.
fine. I'm distracted because I'm chatting with friends about building a chicken coop for my chickens. And so we're like
Nice.
doing research on different chicken coop plans and stuff like that. So I did get one chapter
Nice.
read, despite being
Yep.
distracted.
Well, good work. How are you enjoying your book so far?
I like it so far. What I like about these is that the mystery is always a little bit different. Like, I feel like sometimes in cozy mysteries, you can get a lot of times the mystery is very similar from book to book. Like, I think about what's the one we've both read, the Spellford Cove mysteries.
Yep,
Sometimes
yep,
the
yep, yep,
mystery in those series are very similar from book to book.
yep.
But like the coffee house mysteries, they're always quite different. And I think it
Mm,
helps that since it's set in New York City, there's like a lot more opportunity to do different kinds of murder mysteries. So,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Oh, nice.
How are you liking your book so far? You said you're loving it?
Oh, loving it. I mean, I love this series so much. So,
Yeah,
so nice to be back there. Yeah.
definitely. Very good sprint. I read 37 pages at 41%. Also fed my dogs and let them out. Nice. Very productive.
Hey, oh, excellent, Hannah.
Yeah. What kind of doggies do you have?
Yeah. Now, Hannah, are you starting Amish Candy Shop next month? I think maybe you were saying something about that in your last video. Let us know.
Yeah. Hi,
Hi,
Susan.
Susan Jean.
So good to see you. Reading Death of a Wandering Wolf by Julia Buckley. I love Julia Buckley. Which series is that one in?
I'm trying to remember. Have I read a Julia Buckley? I don't even know.
Actually, I think you have because Death in Castle Dark is Julia Buckley.
Ah,
She just writes as a
Veronica
under a
Bond is
pen
Julia Buckley.
name.
Yep, yep,
Yep.
yep, yep. Nice.
Read 12%. Awesome.
Oh, good work, Sherry.
A German Shepherd mix and a boxer. So you got big
Oh,
puppies. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Wow. Nice, Hannah.
So here's a bookish question that I've been thinking about lately. And the question
Ooh.
is, um,
Yeah,
do you pick up and read books that you don't think will be 5 stars? Right? Because sometimes
yes.
people, I think, will only want to read books that they think will end up being a 5 star read. But I
Mhm.
myself sometimes pick up books where I'm like, this isn't going to be a 5 star, but it's going to like fit my mood right now, you know? What does everyone else think about that?
It's
Do
a
you
good
always try
question.
to read 5 star books?
Yeah. So with me, I am not necessarily the same like that, but I will say if I hear someone say that they disliked a book so much that they gave it 1 star, my thought is now I'm on the right land. So I don't go in thinking it will necessarily be a 1 star because to me it could be a 5 star. I don't know. So
Yeah.
yeah, and that worked with me for Shadowhunters. I went into book one because a lot of people there was a lot of polarizing thoughts, but there were a lot of people that hated the series. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought, oh, I'll give it a go, see, and I liked it. And as we both know, the Twilight series doesn't have a lot of love,
Mm-hmm.
but it
Yeah.
always puts me in a good mood. So
Yep. I love Twilight. Yep.
yay,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes
yeah,
I pick up a book that I know probably is going to be like a 3 star read. But
yeah,
sometimes, like, I don't know, sometimes it just fits the mood where it's like, I know this book isn't an outstanding book, but
yeah.
it's what I'm craving to read right now, you know?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and fair enough.
So
Oh,
Hannah said she read the first book in January, but diving into the
yep.
series in April. Oh, you're doing Amish in April? Is that what that's for?
Yeah, that's what she
Gotcha.
was saying in her video. Oh, okay, so you've already read, depending on where you're from, Assaulted Caramel or Assaulted Caramel. Wonderful. Can't wait to see what you think of the rest of them. That is so
Yeah.
cute, by the way, Jessica.
It's Elle. This is my cat Elle. And if I'm sitting here, he's got to be sitting with me. So
Yes.
it's a nightly routine.
Oh, so cute.
Decided to read Harlequin intrigue called Undercover Couple while listening to the podcast. Nice. Sounds
Sure,
interesting.
man. I know you love the Harlequin stuff, so that's awesome.
Yeah. Surprisingly, they're pretty small for their breeds. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh,
Sometimes
there you go.
they can be really big dogs, but
Yeah.
okay, so okay, I'm the host now. He is. He is.
Exactly.
Yep,
That's
he's
the
just
truth.
gonna get right in front of my face and be like, "She's not here. It's all me."
Exactly.
Mm.
Uh,
Yes, because I'm such a mood reader. If it's talking to me, that's all that matters. Yeah.
can definitely understand that. Yeah.
This is Elle. This is Elle. For
Yes.
those of you who are familiar with the manga series Death Note, he is named
Mhm.
after Elle from the Death Note series. So,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like going into books that I think is going to be a 5-star read. I like to have my expectations low. That makes sense. Kind of like what you were talking about with the Shadowhunters.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, very much so. Nice, huh? That's good.
I pick books I think I will like, but I don't go in thinking it's going to be 5 stars. Just hope it's good. Makes sense.
Yep. Yeah. Good.
I just get books that look interesting or that I've heard good things about. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a cover by author, Jessica?
A cover by?
Yeah. Like, as in you look at the cover and you go, yeah, because of the cover, I'm going to buy this.
Not really. Usually it has to be because I know the author. That's usually what will lead me to buy a book, or like the premise of it just sounds so good that I have to
Mm,
get it. But what I do like is like if I have a book that I really like and I want on my shelves, I'll try to find like the nicest version of that book or nicest edition of that book.
yeah. Yeah. Same.
Yes,
Nice.
he is a kitty neck warmer.
Exactly.
Do
Yeah, Hannah.
you ever cover by?
I have in the past, and interestingly, it becomes a 50-50 reality. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it's like, yeah, no, this wasn't a good book, and I literally just bought it for the cover.
Yeah, I hear you.
Um,
Do you ever keep books you didn't like because it has a nice cover?
I have kept one book in 2022. I have one book that I read 2 years ago that I kept just because of the cover. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a book that I'm sort of doing that with. My one Hotel Transylvania book. It's got this
Yeah.
cover from like the 1970s that I just love. And I DNF'd the book, but I can't part with it just yet because I like the cover so much.
Right? It's a beautiful cover. I remember you talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it.
Used to be a cover buyer. It stopped when I read If I Disappear last year. Okay, so you must not have liked that book.
We grow, we live, we learn.
Yes. Yes. I cover by sometimes.
Yep.
And cozies and romances always have really interesting covers. So
Yep. Oh yeah.
The Hungarian Tea House Mystery Series by Julia Buckley. I need to check that one out. That's one of Tiffany's favorites, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Tiffany definitely hypes it up. She loves it.
Mm-hmm. For
I
sure.
think it's a yeah.
Well, are we ready for our next sprint?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Just noticed the chat was kind of fading out. So we could do half hour
Sounds good.
until 30. Get cover
Yeah.
catfished by the library. Catalog has a beautiful cover, but the actual book cover is ugly. Interesting.
Yes, I've been there,
Mm.
Liam.
Hated the book. The premise was interesting. The cover was cool, but the plot was terrible. Ugh.
Yeah. So, Hannah, like Jessica was saying earlier, do you hang on to the book because of the pretty cover, or do you unhaul? Let us know. Mm.
Bye,
Aw,
buddy.
bye, Al.
They don't need to see your booty. All right. Reading until 30. So happy reading.
Happy reading, guys.
How was your sprint?
Good. I got up to chapter 10. Loving it, of course.
Excellent.
How was yours?
Good. I'm still a little distracted, but I got another chapter read. So that's good.
Just give me a sec.
Sure. Well, Elle says bye.
Bye, Elle. Sorry, I had your YouTube on in the background, the link. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. I own that book on Kindle, but if I like the cover, I'll hold on to the book.
Right.
Yeah. Your cat looks like my cat Jeremy, who also jumps up on me like Elle does. Aw, your kitty in the picture. Yeah, they do look a lot alike. So sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Aww.
My,
How'd everybody's sprint go in the chat? 11%. Excellent.
Nice. Good work.
32 pages at 52%. My dad came home and he finished the night shift, so we're talking about what he thought. That's the one by Alex, what's his name? Finley? Is that the one? Alex Finley? It's a new one, a new release that came out this month, I think. A thriller.
Nice.
I think, who else had read that recently? Lee. Lee read that recently.
Oh, nice.
4%, not much, but still enjoying the podcast. Awesome. And Storm, I haven't started our buddy read yet. I'm sorry. I've been cuckoo bananas busy this week. Like a lot of different things have come up. So I haven't started it, but I'm going to start it probably this weekend.
Speaking of which, Stormy, are we doing our buddy read in April where we hold our hands, each other's hands? Neither of us liked book number 1, but we said we'd read number 2. So we're like, we'll hold each other's hands through what we read.
Oh, was that the Libby Klein?
Yeah.
Got a chapter read. Excellent.
Hi, Susan.
Both read Every Last Fear last year. Awesome. It is Alex Finley. Didn't read much, getting ready for bed. Fair enough.
Absolutely.
43% into the buddy read. Okay, I'll catch up to you. I will.
Nice.
Yes, you're on for April.
Nice, Stormy. we got this. Interesting.
I'm saving Toxic Toffee for Amish in April. Yeah, that's like the perfect series to read for Amish in April.
Yeah, very much so. Nice.
Sherry's also reading Libby Klein next month. Are you starting with the first book in the Poppy McAllister series, or are you on a different one?
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, allergy season here.
Yeah, completely understand.
What's the weather like in Australia right now?
Really, really warm, but nice. Warm.
Yeah.
Is it cold over there?
I think it depends on what part of the States you're in. Right now here, It is pretty chilly still, but it's starting to warm up because it's starting to be spring. So, but yeah, it's really cold and rainy and windy here today.
Yeah, I feel like we'll swap. You'll take our heat and we'll take your rain and cold.
Yeah, exactly. So do you have any plans for this weekend?
Probably do some relaxing tomorrow.
Awesome.
It's been pretty go. I've been helping my mum around the house during the back end of this week. So just take some time, put my feet up, I think,
Yeah, for sure.
What about yourself?
I'm just going to be at the farm a lot because it's springtime and so there's lots of farm work to do. But I'd like to get a good chunk of reading done this weekend. And student papers to grade. What about the rest of you in the chat? Are you doing anything fun for the weekend? I'm on Beauty Expos or Murder. Oh, she's on book 6. So she's a little bit ahead of y'all.
Yeah. She's done well.
Going to try to finish Libby Klein. It's on your SAS list. Nice.
Oh, excellent.
Do you like it so far, Susan?
Yeah, let us know.
Been cooped up most of the week, so wasn't able to enjoy the weather. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy the weather here soon. It stays nice.
Are you doing even better today, Hannah? I heard that you were on the mend, so I hope that you're doing even better today.
Yeah.
Or tonight.
Nothing but hanging out at home. Nothing wrong with that. I like hanging out at home.
Exactly. Same. Nice.
Homework and reading, working in the garden. That sounds really nice. What are you studying right now, Liam?
Yeah.
Working all weekend. Gotta make money so you can buy books.
That's it.
Just going to enjoy the last 2 days of spring break. Nice. And then you're back at it, huh?
Enjoy them.
Mm-hmm. Love the Libby Klein series. Excellent.
Good. Oh, that's good.
So when you go on vacation, speaking of time off and spring breaks, when you go on vacation, what's your favorite kind of book to bring? Like any particular genre or author that you like to bring along with you?
That's a good question. I don't really go on vacation a lot.
Same.
I think when I do, it would be probably whatever I'm up to in my TBR, because I'm so organized with my TBR. I think it would just be, what are the next 3, 4, whatever books that are next? Bring them all with me.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Good plan. I don't know. I kind of like to read books that don't require a whole lot of thought or energy on my part, like things that I can just like consume and enjoy. My friend calls that like popcorn lit, like really easy to read romance or thrillers or that kind of thing. I would not want to read a contemporary or a classic or anything like that on vacation. So it's got to be something easy to get through that doesn't feel like work.
I don't think I'd be able to read a horror while I was away on vacation.
Yeah. I could do that if it was like a vacation around Halloween. So there's like food. But otherwise, no, I don't think so. Hannah said, yes, I'm off pain meds. My ear is doing fantastic. I still can't hear, but no pain is a win. Well, hopefully your hearing comes back soon too.
Yeah, I hope so too, Hannah. But good to hear that there's no pain. Wonderful.
Yeah. Doing some gardening while I listen to my book. Fantastic. Sounds so relaxing.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm not sure what we were exactly there, but thanks. I'm an English major, but taking public speaking, history, math, and Spanish. Nice. You got a really full schedule.
Yeah. Wow, Liam.
It's a lot of courses. Good for you.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't travel, so it would be whatever I've got on my phone at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yes. Nice.
That's why I like my e-reader, because I take all sorts of books with me to read. Yes, it does make that easier.
Yes.
I usually like to read something like a Janet Ivanovich book on vacation.
Okay.
She did the Stephanie Plum series.
I was going to say, I know the name, but I haven't read it.
Like the first one, I think is called One for the Money. And the main character in it is a bounty hunter. And it is considered cozy. I think it's more cozy adjacent because I feel like it's
Right.
sort of cozy mystery, but also sort of mystery thriller. But they're good. They're funny.
Nice. Very nice.
Haven't been on a vacay in ages. Me neither. Nope.
Yeah.
I think the last one I took it wasn't even a vacation, it was for work. And it was a trip to Nashville for a conference, like in March 2020, right before everything shut down for COVID. That was the last
Oh,
time I went anywhere.
Perfect timing. Despite it being for work, you were able to get away somewhere before COVID.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, goodness. Well, are we up for another sprint?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Sounds good. Do another half hour and read until 15.
Excellent.
Awesome. All right. Happy reading.
Happy reading.
Hello.
Hello.
How was your sprint?
Good. I didn't read a lot. My sister lives around the corner. I was at my sister's house earlier, so now I've gone back to my mum's house.
Oh, nice. Good that you get to
Yeah.
see them both.
Sorry?
So it's good you get to see them both.
Yeah, it is. How was your spring?
Well, I didn't get a lot of reading done, but I think I've found the chicken coop that I want. So still
Yay!
productive.
Fantastic!
Yeah.
Good. Oh, wonderful.
Cheryl says, listening to Janet Ivanovich involves too much laughter, and I feel weird laughing out loud in public. Understandable. Storm went. Good night, Storm. Bye, Storm. The last one I took was November. Oh, last vacation I took was November 2019. You know, that's probably true for a lot of people because then COVID hit and we just haven't been able to travel.
Yeah, that's right.
Switching to audio. Excellent.
Yep.
I know what you mean, Cheryl. I laugh a lot with her Stephanie Plum and Fox and O'Hare series of Janet Ivanovich. Yes.
I think I should read these series if there's lots of laughter.
Yeah. I've only read the first one and it was pretty good. I've got the second one on my shelf. Just haven't gotten to it yet.
Oh, nice.
Switching to physical book. Awesome. Good night, Storm. That sounds like the title of an album. Like of a rock band or something.
Yeah.
Made it to 43% of when the grits hit the fan. Another awesome title.
Yes. Nice.
3 chapters left. Awesome.
Ooh.
You can totally finish that tonight.
Yeah.
Read 44 pages of Hickory Smoked Homicide. Excellent.
Nice.
Stephanie Plum's series had 2 of your all-time favorite characters. That's awesome. Which characters were they?
Yeah.
Was one of them the Grandma Mazer? I do remember her from the first book.
Yeah, is she funny?
So, do you have any favorite character archetypes? Like, do you like the grandma character? Do you like the villain? Do you like any specific kind of character archetype?
That's a good question. Oh, we have a train going by the house. I'm sorry if you can hear it.
No problem. Lula and Grandma Measure, yes.
Character archetype. I mean, I do love the grandma, especially if she's a quirky grandma. I do love that.
Definitely.
Yeah,
like
I
the
love
grandma in Belford Cove. She's fun.
Yes, exactly. I love her. She's so quirky.
Yeah.
Yes, but I also love what's her name? What are the twins' names?
Oh.
Yeah.
I
anyway,
don't remember.
One of them is really nice and sweet, and I love nice and sweet characters. So yeah, I love her a lot. What about yourself? Great question.
I love a good villain because I think a good villain always makes the story interesting.
Yes.
And an underdog. I like to root for the underdog.
Yeah.
What about you in the chat? Do you have any favorite character archetypes? My dad wanted me to put a book on hold at the library, but he couldn't spell the title right. Couldn't remember the name of the author. That would make things challenging to try to find that one.
Yeah, it would. Wow. That's a really good question.
Yes. Yes, Grandma Major and Lula. Yeah.
Nice.
The fact that I can remember Grandma Major says that she's a pretty good character because I think I read that book in like 2018 and I still even remember her name from reading it. So she definitely
Wow. Yep. That says a lot.
I love the sassy older ladies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, wow.
Do you have any favorite animal characters that you've read in books?
Well, I mean, William Shakespeare, of course.
Yes, he's
Love
wonderful.
him. Yes. And I like Jethro from Amish Candy Shop.
The
Gosh, I have to remember what
piggy.
the pig. Yes.
Yeah. He's so
So cool.
fun.
Yes. I love when I'm reading a book with animals when the animals do more than just be there.
Yeah.
I love when they're actually doing something. So with William Shakespeare, I love that he can read, he talks. I find that amusing and entertaining.
Yeah.
But if an animal's just there and it's like, oh, I came home, cat was on the sofa, so I patted him, fed him, went to bed. It's just
Mhm.
there. Yeah. So yes, I love those two. Have to think if I can think of others.
I
What
really
about
like
you?
Fenestra from Nevermore.
Oh yes, the Magnificat, of course.
Yes, yes. She's amazing.
Yes,
And then
I
I
love
just
her.
read Exile by not Jessica, Shannon Messenger. And
That's
in
it.
that
Yep,
one,
yep, yep.
there is an alicorn, which is like a unicorn
Yes,
with wings. I
yep,
love that animal character.
yes, yep. No, I agree. I agree. Oh, well done, Hannah.
Found it at the library, doesn't have it on physical, then you won't do ebook. Fair enough. Hopefully you can find it. See if your library does interlibrary loan, maybe. They might be able to interlibrary loan a copy.
Yeah, no, that's an idea. But at least you found it. That's good.
You did your own sleuthing. See?
Yes.
All those mystery books give you good deductive reasoning skills.
Yeah, paying off. Nice. You're coming up with some great questions, Jessica.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other good ones, bookish related questions. Well, do you have anything planned for your channel?
Yes, I want to sneak in celebrating booktubers somewhere, but if I can't, then it will come up right away in the first week of April. But I've got to do my TBR and my monthly wrap. So,
For
so a
sure.
lot to fit in.
It's that
What
time
about
of the
you?
month.
Yes, it is.
So Owen and Hercules and the Magical Cat series. Jethro.
Yeah.
Bridget in the Paw Enforcement series. Elvis in the Second Chance Cat series. I did like Elvis. I remember when we read that book for book club, really liking Elvis the cat. And Sylvanie, yes, the alicorn from Exile.
Yeah, that's its name. That's right. Yeah. Is Exile 2 or 3?
2.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Found it on Amazon for $10.
Nice.
Oh, it's only within the city. Gotcha.
Right.
I love Sir Figaro Newton. That's such a cute name.
Yes.
Is that a cat?
Yes. Yes. I think that. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah. So Figaro is cool. Yeah. I agree. Wow. I was thinking back through all my cozies.
Yeah, I feel like most cozies do cats, and that's why Jethro is so interesting because he's not a cat.
Yes. Excuse me. In the Christmas Tree Farm series, there's a goat, but I don't remember its name. Yeah. And the owner is one of those quirky grandma type characters, and to give the goat its moment of fame, she did a photo shoot with the goat to create a calendar. And then was selling the calendar to everyone. I loved it.
That's amazing.
I know, right? So good.
Oh.
Do you like when animals talk in books, or do you prefer for them not to? I think it's different for everyone.
Yeah. I like it if they talk, if it makes sense within the book. So, like
Yeah,
in Nevermore, it makes sense for
yeah,
Fenestra to be able to talk because she's like this Magnificat, like the
yeah,
supernatural kind of cat.
yeah,
I like it in Spellford Cove because he's a
yeah,
familiar, and so that's why he can talk to her.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I also do like if there's animals that don't talk, if the animals, like you said, play some sort of a role. They're not just like there to be there. But like
yeah.
if it's a book about like a dog trainer, and
Mm,
something to do with the dogs actually makes sense. Or like in Julia Buckley's The Writer's Apprentice,
mm-hmm,
there are two dogs that is in that series, and
mm-hmm.
they like often will alert the main character when there's someone there at the door, which like adds to the mystery, because then
Yep.
in her timeline she can be like, oh, and the dogs were alerted at this time, so that means that person was there at that point, and so they actually kind of play a role in it even though they don't
Yeah.
talk.
Nice. Very nice.
I love Peter and Philip the goat in the Amish Matchmaker series. That's the spinoff from Candy
That's the
Shop.
spin-off.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to soon. Heard good things.
In cozies, I'd rather they not talk, but don't mind if they have paranormal abilities.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep. That's fair. I do agree with what you were saying. If I'm reading a contemporary type of cozy, not a paranormal or fantasy or whatever, I agree. It would seem a bit out of the norm and all that for them to talk. But if it is paranormal,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, yep, can't
Yeah.
stand that, Susan. Yeah.
Heathcliff and Library Lovers.
Still have
Nice.
to read that book.
That's
The
Jen
first one.
McKinley, I think, does that one.
Yeah, yep.
Love
Oh,
Heathcliff. Excellent. Well, are we up for one more sprint that take us to the top of the hour? And that'll be right at midnight here in Iowa. If those of you in the chat, if you're getting too tired, you don't feel obligated to stay if it's not healthy for you, but we would love it if you did stay. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do our last sprint to the top of the hour and then wrap things up. Awesome.
Excellent. Sounds good.
All right. Happy reading.
Happy reading, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Mum's saying hi in the background.
Hi,
Hello.
Mom. What has she
How
been
are
reading
you?
lately?
She's reading the Tuscany Cooking School Cozy Mystery.
Okay, that one still. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I do one book a month. I'm not as good as all you others.
Did you hear that?
That's okay. Yeah. One book a month is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Hannah took off. Good to
Yeah.
see you, Hannah.
Yes, it was lovely spending time with you too, Hannah.
Hannah. 24 pages read. Excellent.
Nice, Sherry.
That is 0 pages read because I was chatting with a friend.
I had 0 pages read too. I was trying with Mum.
Well, there you go.
So you guys hosting a reading sprint.
And we didn't read. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love you both.
That's okay. That's okay. I figure as long as you're doing something meaningful during the sprints, then it's still a good time, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cheryl, are you enjoying your book?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, definitely let us know. So, one second here. There we go. So, as we're wrapping up, Mr. Francie, go ahead and let us know again what you have coming up on your channel.
Mhm. Yep. So, because we're getting towards the end of the month, I have my April TBR coming up really soon. And it's going to be interesting. I'm excited about some books, but not all of them. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Some of them are for school, so you know.
Oh, okay. So that's an example of when you're not reading a book that's going to be 5 stars, but you have to read it.
Yes, exactly. And then I got my monthly wrap coming up, and somewhere I'm going to be putting in my next Celebrating Booktubers. So I'm excited about that. Oh, and the podcast. At some point, the podcast will come out. Yeah. So lots of good things going on. What about yourself?
Fantastic. And good on you for staying so consistent still, even while you're in school, because I know that that is not easy to do when you're folding in all these new time commitments to still stay so consistent on your BookTube channels. So good job.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's true. So thank you.
Yeah. I have a vlog coming up for my middle grade March books that I read, and then 5-star predictions, which is what got me thinking about like when do we read 5-star books and when do we not, and then April TBR. And I'm working on my plans for the readathon that I'm doing, the Pretty Little Liars readathon that'll be in June. Working on getting those plans finalized so I can do the announcement video for it soon. I think it's going to be a really fun readathon. It's going to be one where it's like super easy to participate in. And so I'm going to finalize all those details soon. So
that's awesome. A PLL readathon. Oh, I'm so excited.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
So something I would like to do in my reading sprints before everybody goes is I would like to give everyone a party favor. I don't know if you do this in other countries, but here in the States, when you have folks over for a party of any kind, you send them home with like a goodie bag of favors.
Yep.
So tonight, the party favor that I'm giving you all is a link to a website called BookBub. And you can sign up for their newsletter. It's a place that sends you information on free ebooks or very low cost ebooks. And they do it for a lot of different genres. So like fantasy, mystery, romance, middle grade, children's books, nonfiction. So you can sign up and choose what genres you're interested in, and then they can email you like weekly or daily on all the books that they've found that are free or very low cost, like under $5 within that genre. So I'll put a link to that in the chat. That is your party favor for today.
Wow, that's awesome.
That link looks really strange. Let me try that one again, because it should just be, yeah, that looked odd. It should just be bookbub.com.
Right.
So here we go. Let's try this one instead. There we go. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. It's so good to see you all. Cheryl and Susan and Liam, Hannah. Who else did we have here? Was that everyone? I think that was everyone.
Stormy came in for a bit.
Stormy, yes. So good to see everybody. Make sure to stop by again next week. Next week will be on Mr. Francie's channel. So have a great rest of your night. And,
yes.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and close out here. So, bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye.